Thank you for joining me today at CATAnetTV. I'm very pleased to have with us Steve Palmer, who is CATA's Executive in Residence for Public Safety and Chair of our Public Safety Advisory Board. Steve, why don't you say hello, introduce yourself, and the other work that you're doing for public safety in Canada.
Hi, Kevin. In addition to an Executive in Residence and Chair of the Public Safety Advisory Board for CATA, I'm also the Executive Director of the Collaborative Center for Justice and Safety here at the University of Regina. So thank you for joining me on a beautiful sunny day in Regina, Saskatchewan.
Well, and thank you for joining us here in Ottawa. A little chilly today, but we're warmed by your presence. Again, as chair of our Public Safety Advisory Board, we have a number of important initiatives on the go this year. I know you're going to be talking in more detail about them in our national teleforum scheduled for next week. But could you today provide us just a brief overview of some of what you'll be talking about next week?
Yeah, I think in a couple of minutes I can set the stage for the longer presentation and discussion next week. 2014 is going to be a very big year for public safety in Canada. If you consider the number of big items that are coming forward, we have the broadband, the 700 megahertz auction is underway, and we're very hopeful that we will shortly get an announcement from the federal government that public safety will receive the full 20 hertz spectrum that they're seeking. In addition, the next generation 911 will roll out across Canada, as well as public alerting systems. There's a broad discussion with the provinces and territories underway related to the economics of policing or public safety. And then as you drill down into the provinces and the municipalities, quite a number of activities in the informatics communications area. Video is big, whether it's in car, on the person, or CCTV, automatic license plate readers, and all of that ties into the back office and the integration. Not to mention the concern and issues related to natural or man-made disasters, and we're waiting for reports relative to the Lac-Mégantic, Calgary floods, fire in Lilleverte, and all of those things will help inform us in how we can be more preventive and responsive. If you look at how that ties in, that gives two really strong pillars. There's an economics pillar, and there's a public or community safety pillar as well. But the pillar that's invisible in the area where we at CATA, the Public Safety Advisory Board, is strongly focused, is the innovation pillar. The creativity of industry and researchers working together in collaboration with responders and government organizations to develop new business cases and models to enhance prevention and response for Canadians. You look at some of the other activities that are going on in CATA, mHealth, machine-to-machine communications, iCanada, Smart Canada, all of the activities and how they tie in with what we do. Advocacy is a key element as well of what we do at CATA. We'll be advocating for the 20 megahertz spectrum for public safety. And in addition to that, we'll be advocating for a discussion to broaden the definition of the appropriate user for that spectrum, from not just the classic three first responders, police, fire, and emergency medical services, paramedics. We'll be looking at the organizations that respond to public safety events as being part of those of the appropriate use on that. All of these things and more, we'll get into a broader and bit longer dialogue when we do the full presentation in a week or so. But right now, you can help us develop our advocacy programs for 700 megahertz and beyond. Participate in our vendor outreach forums that we'll be talking about. And looking at helping us collaborate and build an event that ties 700 megahertz, the economics of policing and public safety, and innovation together in the coming year. Appreciate your time. Look forward to a broader discussion next week. Thank you very much.
And thank you, Steve, for joining us today. An excellent overview of what we'll be discussing next week. For those who are looking to participate, that'll be next Thursday, February 6th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be issuing an announcement on that very shortly, along with this video for those who weren't able to join us live today. Again, thank you very much, Steve. Greatly appreciate your leadership and support here at CATA, and certainly looking forward to our discussion next week. From CATATV, thank you all for joining us, and look forward to next week. Have a good day.